People come to the Oasis for all the things they can do, but they stay because of all the things they can be.
Ready Player One wasn't just entertainment, it was a mirror showing a world where people stopped living in reality and started living in distraction, walking around like NPCs, heads down, scrolling through the way of life. And if you think that future is far away, look around. We don't escape into VR headsets like the movie. We escape by going into apps, taking shortcuts, having endless amount of entertainment. The Oasis isn't coming, the Oasis is already here. In Ready Player One, the world sucked, so everyone escaped into the Oasis. In 2025, we built our own Oasis, except it's not VR goggles, it's apps, it's shortcuts, it's entertainment on demand, and you don't even realize you already logged in. And it gets deeper, because the Oasis we escaped into, it's not some futuristic VR world, it's something much closer and way more addictive. Everyone thinks the Oasis was some fantasy VR universe, you know, going into any game you want, having any character you want, but the real Oasis, it's your phone. This is the portal you use to escape. You use it to escape boredom, pain, responsibilities, and your goals. Ask yourself honestly, how often do you scroll when you're stressed? How often do you avoid your responsibilities by watching other people live their life? How often does 5 minutes turn into 45? In the movie, people put on headsets to disappear, to escape their reality. And here's the cold truth, the Oasis never trapped people, they trapped themselves, like what we're doing right now. If your phone is the portal to the Oasis, then the algorithm is the gatekeeper. The algorithm is what controls you. It knows what you like. It knows what you don't like. It knows how to keep you hooked. And this gatekeeper, it doesn't guide you like a helping hand. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. These platforms don't show you what you want. They show you what keeps you there. Every second you spend scrolling, they're studying you, your fears, your cravings, your insecurities, your habits. And even platforms like Netflix, Spotify, Amazon, they all run on one idea: keep you consuming. Because the more you consume, the more data they have. And the more data they have about you, the more they know about you. And what do they do with this data? They sell it. That's why you get personalized ads. Google even does it. You ever think about an idea, or you talk about it with someone and your phone's right in your pocket or on the table? 5 minutes later, an ad comes up. They study you and you think you're choosing content, but the algorithm is choosing you. And once the algorithm understands you, it feeds you the one thing guaranteed to keep you trapped: doom scrolling. Ask yourself, how long do you doom scroll for? How long does, I'll just watch a couple of shorts, a couple of reels, a couple of TikToks for 5 minutes just to pass some time? You look out, sunny outside, you go back on your phone and doom scroll, 2 hours has already passed. You can never get back those 2 hours you just wasted. And doom scrolling is a socially acceptable addiction. You know it keeps draining you. You know it's wasting your life, but you keep doing it because it's easier than facing your problems. In Ready Player One, people stayed in the Oasis because reality felt too hard. They didn't want to go through their struggles in real life, so they put on that headset, they put on that bodysuit, they went on that treadmill and started living their own fantasy life. And we do the same, just no goggles required. But doom scrolling doesn't just wreck your mind, it wrecks your body, your habits, your drive, your will, and that leads to something even darker. Today, people are really out of shape, exhausted, overstimulated, undermotivated. They keep consuming more and more, yet doing less and less. Look around, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Amazon, streaming services. Life is being engineered for maximum comfort and zero effort. Comfort feels good. Your brain loves comfort. It hates to step outside of that comfort zone. But too much comfort turns you into a spectator of your own life. Ready Player One showed people living in stacks, barely going outside. Compare that to now. Most people's outside time is walking to the door to grab their Uber Eats bag. And while we sink deeper into comfort, something else is happening quietly in the background. Companies are turning that comfort into a lifetime bill. Ever notice the transition of a one-time payment into a subscription? Everything is a subscription now. Your movies, your music, your cloud storage, your editing apps. I remember when Photoshop was a one-time bill. Now it's monthly. Your games, your attention, nothing is free anymore. And if you're not paying with money, you're paying with your time, your data, your focus, your energy. You know, my dad taught me this acronym: protect your meat. Pause, but let me break it down: money, energy, attention, and time. So protect your meat. Companies want lifetime users. That's how they thrive, because lifetime users equals lifetime revenue. In Ready Player One, IOI literally puts people in debt prisons.
IOI has purchased and consolidated all of your outstanding debt, currently in excess of 23,000 credits. You will be remanded to the nearest IOI loyalty center until your debt is paid in full, including any interest, processing, or late fees you incur henceforth.
Oh, hell no! Hell no! Whoa!
A few moments later.
Today, the chains are invisible, but yet they're still chains. It's like we're in slavery again, just with more freedom, more access. And once everything has a price, everything has a master. In the movie, that was IOI. In real life, we have dozens of IOIs fighting for your attention. Meta wants your attention. TikTok wants your dopamine. Amazon wants your convenience. DoorDash wants your laziness. Banks want your debt. Streaming wants your evenings. Every part of you is monetized. Your habits, your boredom, your insecurities, your downtime, your distractions. The Oasis wasn't fiction. It was a metaphor. And like how we always do, we walk straight into it. But here's the real tragedy. With all these digital escapes and corporation traps, real life starts to lose. Not because it's becoming worse, but because it's becoming harder. Real life requires effort, discipline, patience. The digital world doesn't. That's why so many people choose to escape. It's easier to be entertained than to improve. But here's the part where most people never realize. Your life is a real MMORPG, and you're treating it like background gameplay. All the grinding you do in video games, XP, levels, stats, skills, gear, you could grind those in real life too. Learn a skill, build your body, improve your finances, improve your financial literacy, create more than you consume, level up your real life character. And that's why I'm making this video, and honestly why I started this channel, because escaping is easy. I used to always tell myself I'm gonna make a channel, you know, but I just never got around to it. I always chose to escape, because in reality improving is hard. I made this channel because I watch people, friends, family, co-workers get sucked into deeper and deeper into this digital trap, and I wasn't any different. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I fell into the addiction too, the distraction, the mental fog, the feeling of being stuck. So I started this channel to break out of it, to hopefully help others break out of it, talk about stuff no one wants to admit. Not as a guru.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
Not as someone trying to sell you something, but as someone who has lived it. So let's bring this home, because the message from Ready Player One is clearer than ever. Ready Player One wasn't predicting the future. It was exposing human behavior, exposing the present, because once you know human behavior, you could predict what happens. You could predict the outcome. Why do you think history rhymes? Because humans and their behavior are predictable. You don't need to delete every app. You don't need to unplug from society. You just need to fight and take back control, because this world, the real world, is still the only one where you could build something meaningful. Log out of your distraction, log into your life, and start leveling up your real life character.